Hello all and welcome back to another developer commentary. It's been a little while, but I put this off for a reason and I'll get into that later. But this is my solo tower, my most recent one starting from today. Tower of the Black Goop. It's like mid extreme or so, and I'm really proud of it. I think it's my best work that I've made for Ito. Maybe just my best work in general. Kodai is like a close second. That's also really good. But yeah, let's just get into this. I'll explain more things as we go along. Developer commentaries are just me going over my thought processes, my thought process of like when I was making the tower, little fun facts, just like stuff, just me talking. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is floor one. A little fun fact, floor one was actually made after floor 2 was made. This was not originally floor 1. I made the second floor first, and then I went back and made like this little sewer part, and I thought it was cool. Anyway, you might be wondering why I decided to not make this developer commentary, even though this tower was finished about like 2-3 months ago. Well, maybe it's because the review for this tower took over 2 months. What the hell? So, wow, I'm bad. So I guess I was just like, I really wanted the tower to get reviewed first, and then I would make the developer commentary. But too bad they took 2 fucking months just to fail the tower, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a third submission. This is just a cool little castle. I like this part. This part's kind of just horrorlicious. So now we go on to floor 2. So the main gimmick of this tower is, not gimmick really, it's just kind of like what it's seen around. It's these black kill bricks that just kind of teleport you back. And you want to really avoid them, that's why it's called the black goop. There's a bunch of black goop everywhere. You start by doing this part where you just kind of go down. This tower was honestly really random. I just kind of started making it because, I got really bored one day. I hopped in studio, I made some jumps. And then I was like, wait, this is like kind of cool. I haven't built in like a while. So it was honestly pretty surprising for me to just like hop in and just make stuff. I guess it just kind of snowballed into me making a whole tower that I'm really proud of. Yeah, these green outlets make you jump higher. Wee! That's how it's gorgeous. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Down here. Bottom flick. I think it flows really well too. If you know what you're doing, you can like really flow when playing this tower. Not that I really care about flow when I'm building. I think it's nice to, think about what you're doing instead of just looking ahead and you do the jump. But that's just me. And then yay, 4-2. Yeah, I mean no, 4-3. This is 4-3. 4-2 is pretty short. I try to make these early floors a little shorter than the second half, because a lot of the cool stuff happens on the second half over there. Over here, again, red seats, do not touch those are bad. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Yeah, this tower got an insane glow up. I can show some old images on what the floors used to look like. I mean, they look kind of the same, but like, it's just like better design throughout. I'll probably forget to add the images, I don't really care. Go over here. Oh yeah, there's a really weird bug in my tower specifically. Like the spinners were like bug and like slowed down and jitter, and I don't really know why that happens. It wasn't really happening there, but it happens a lot. I really don't know why. Wee. This song is fire. I love this song. Oh, album room. Oh, go down. Okay. There's my little album room. Yay. Try to spot how many albums you can recognize. This is the first wall. Second wall. A lot of you can probably recognize these. And with these. And these are more niche albums, I'd say. Maybe besides this one. Some more down here. Yeah. I got really bored one day, so I just kind of made it. Alright, now let's go back. So yeah, this is, I like this part, this little doohickey. It was one of the first doohickeys I made for the tower, and I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, you just avoid the kill bricks, and if you touch them, they dismount you. Don't do that. Oh, God! You know what? I did it! I did the parts. Okay. If you get stuck on the truss, drop down on the black goop below. Ooh. Yeah, this part's netted. This part's pretty cool. You just kind of like jump at the right timing. I added a net here because a lot of people sometimes they get like stuck or something, or they like fuck up. I don't even know how they do that. Literally all you do is jump. But you know what? It's okay. Anyway, this is the first floor that I made where I was like, wait, this tower can be like cool. And that's when I really started to kind of lock in on what I was doing. But yeah, this floor has some really nice atmosphere. I am really proud of it. I still am really sad that this tower failed because I put a lot of effort into it, but I guess like the creator said it makes sense, I guess. They were just kind of like, it's too long or whatever, I forget. Anyway. Button. Now this bridge is formed. Yay! Button progress. Oh, and if you fall down here, you just go back to this random floor on floor 3. Now we're on floor 4. Yay! I have a stupid habit of like calling floors 2, floor 1, and then I call floor 3, floor 2, and then I call floor 4, floor 3. I don't know, it's really weird. Star. Ooh, you gotta go through the wall. Ooh. The ladder flip? Oh. Fun fact, the floor used to end right here, but I extended it with this outside because I thought the floor was too short. And I have hiccups. Okay, so red platforms fade is our original. This part was really fun to make. I got a lot of inspiration in making this tower from Tower of Jacunda Gloomy and Tower of Descendant to Exile, because I have made Citadel extensions of both of those towers. So I haven't done a Kodai dev commentary, and I haven't really shown anyone Citadel of Jacunda Gloomy, but maybe I should. It's just the thing is like Citadel of Jacunda Gloomy is like pretty unpolished, and like it's like semi-finished. I don't really know. I haven't touched it in a while, but and it would be cool to like maybe show off, because I am really proud of how it turned out. Cool. Here, press this button. And I remember being so stoked when this floor got finished. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And then I made those floors, which are a lot better in my expectations. At least in terms of like design. I think they look really nice. Not putting these floors down. Yeah, this might be my last solo tower, or like one of my last towers in general. I'm planning to make a tower with my friend Mike. You guys probably don't know who he is, but if you are active in like Tower Dollar Sign, you probably know him. Not that I really like that game, but he builds a lot for that game. But I'm not gonna spoil what we're making, but it's gonna be really cool. We haven't started yet, but it's gonna be cool, I promise. Okay, I should try to elaborate. These white I failed. These white vines, they drop infinitely. Well, actually 1,000 studs, but we don't talk about that. So you want to like time your jump when you jump off? I know these are kind of the same thing, but when they're yellow, you want to keep the vine. So you can make an extra jump. Yay. This part's just like ore farming. Avoid the black goop, and you should be good. Anyway, this part is so sick. Oh, it's the slide. This is one of my favorite parts. Whee! And now floor 6. Now, the second half floors are a lot more punishing and a lot harder, honestly. When you touch a black kill brick, you don't go back to the start of the floor. That's my progress. You actually get like sent back kind of far. So the stakes are high, and I love stakes. What is this part doing here? Okay. And if you fall outside, you get insta-killed, so watch out for that. Little ladder clip. Start. The gameplay also becomes a little more complex too. The second half is definitely where the tower shines, in my opinion. However, it also has like the most issues, I guess, but that kind of like just like happens when you're making something ambitious. There's gonna be a lot of issues. Too bad my feedback thread was like dead for eons, but we don't talk about that. Okay. Also, if you are wondering where COIV is, I just haven't played it for like 3-4 weeks. I got really sick of it. I wanted to take a little break, and some stuff happened like in real life, so I just kind of wanted to take a little break from it. So I don't know. I don't really care. I'll come back to it whenever I feel ready. Anyway, that's some nice bun progress. You get to skip a lot of the floor. I tried to make the bun progress like pretty good, because like some parts can just feel a little filler if you're playing it over and over again. I realized that pretty quickly. Floor 7. Floor 7 is definitely the most claustrophobic floor, I'd say, but that's intentional. It's meant to be like you're going through like a cavernous area. I think it's cool. In my humble opinion. It's outside. I love this outside. The curator called it like boring or whatever. I think it's cool. You have to tilt this tilting platforms on the spinner. I think it's really cool personally. And you only have to do it once, so I really don't think it's that big of a deal. So there's some bun progress coming up later where you can just skip that entire part. So I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. It's like pretty loud. Hopefully that doesn't fuck with the audio recording. Hopefully my voice isn't quiet. Okay. Now here's the bun progress I was talking about. So here. Music is fire though. I love this song. Not that I'd listen to it, but like I heard it when going through the Tower of Sweet Victory OST. I was like, wait, this is sick. And that's floor 7. Obligatory zipline transition. This part's cool. Now you have to actually ascend. Floor 8 is so sick. I had such like a blast making this floor. It's like a city theme with like these like flashing beat blocks. Oh, it's so cool, so cool, so cool. Some jumps. Zip line. That's not a zip line, that's a tightrope. God. Okay. Fine. Jump before you hit the black goop. Here we go. And then that part's always really fun. Alright, now I go over here. Boing. Special thanks to Seer for making these spinning, fading, disappearing platforms for me. I didn't want to make them myself, so he gave them to me. Same with the spinning seats too. You guys should, like, I don't know, he's cool. Lodge. Anyway, not much else to say about the development of this tower. The only thing that I can say is that the development went very, very quickly. I made most floors in about a day or two, with like a little bit of planning. Well, because I would just go on these like sprees where I would just build for like 3 hours and then like the floor would be done. And then I would go back and polish everything. I feel like an issue that a lot of people have when building is that they want to make a floor perfect first. And then do everything else. I just make the floor and then I go back and fix it. Like I always do my playtesting last, I guess. So if you're stuck on your perfectionism, try to like limit your playtesting. Anyway, this is floor 9. Floor 9 was really experimental. I had a lot of fun making the floor, even if it was a little bit of a pain to get everything right. I don't know, something about this floor like really like was a little annoying to make, but it was still fun. It's because it's just kind of different from all the other floors I had to really get out of my comfort zone with this. It might seem like the same at first glance, but like when making it, no, it really felt different. Go over here. This is like an example of the spinner bug I was talking about earlier, how the spinners like jitter and stop. And, like, I don't know why it happens. Like, you can see it just like, it slows down. It's so weird. But this whole part was cool as hell to make, about like the whole like window being gone. Oh, it's sick. Anyway, go over here. My face itches a lot. I don't know why. Sorry, just like the random fun fact. Yeah, like, what are these spinners do? Stop slowing down! Okay. Fun fact, this truss used to be a fading truss. That was fun. Look ahead before jumping, Mosquito. Got you. I did not look ahead, but I know what to do. Anyway, this part's cool. You go on the roof and oh, what the fuck? Who just joined me? Ryan plays. I'm sorry. I don't. Okay. You know what? He failed. Anyway, back to the black goop. This part's cool. Go wrap around. God, what? Okay. Now, start. This part was cool. A fun fact, there wasn't actually going to be this part. There was actually going to be a basement part 2, but I didn't make it. I didn't feel like it. So I replaced it with this part, and I think this part is really cool. Looks really sick from the outside too, with the whole spinning kill brick. God, what does this do? I don't even know this guy. Go away. Anyway, final floor, yay! This floor is so cool. Here, I'm gonna no-clip a little bit, just to kind of show you around. Oh, I had such fun making this floor. I built it all in like 2 days. But it turned out so incredibly well. It has like nutty atmosphere and it looks so cool. Jumps. Fun fact, when I got some friends to playtest the tower, they ended up unintentionally finding multiple skips that skipped the entire floor. So, we don't talk about that. Anyway, if you fall on this floor, you get insta-killed. Whoops. So yeah, watch out for that. This floor is not very safe. It's pretty scary, actually. So I would watch out. Here. Avoid those seats. And do not touch the red ones. Go under here. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, the development progress for this tower. What would happen was I would make like a floor or two, and then I would just go on like a hiatus for like a week. And then I would come back and make a floor in a day and then disappear again. So yeah, it like only took a while to make just because I kept like disappearing. No real reason for it, I guess. I just didn't have any. I did like let my building juices recharge or whatever. I know it sounds stupid, but if you're a builder, you know what that means. Ooh, that's one of the harder jumps at the tower. Not like hard, but it's just like confusing, I guess, if you don't know what you're doing. Ooh, I cooked. Jump over here. Walk off because the wedges are weird. And wow, I failed. Okay. Final jump. Ah. Okay, cool. Now we go back up. Wee. And there's the wind pad. So yeah, that's the tower of the black goop here. I'll reset so my lighting resets. And there it is. So I'm very sad that the tower failed, but I still have one more submission. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this tower. I might hand it off to someone else to fix up issues. And if I like it, I'll submit it. But yeah, that's the goop if it was black and goopy. Yay. So, yeah. Sorry for the long wait. I know CYV is probably not coming anytime soon, even though I just got the floor 11. And, I already have the tower swap video part 2 recorded, but I recorded that like 2 months ago, and I never really felt like, kind of editing it, I guess. But I guess that'll come one day if I feel like it. Okay, goodbye. I'll see y'all sometime. Bye.